afternoon and good morning, good evening, good afternoon and good morning in your part of the world. I was a bit premature there, jumping out of the box before the actual live symbol came up on the Hangout. Now, before Darren sort of gets into the compensation plan and gives you the overview and, tells you a bit more about that, there's a couple of points I want to start with. First off, I want to have a little moan, if you like. And that little moan is if I've connected with you on Skype to fix a particular problem, you've sent in a ticket and support have said, connect with Jeremy, or Jeremy's going to connect with you and he's going to help you fix your problem. Now, that was for that problem. But what people are doing is they're sending me messages on Skype, every 2 minutes. How does this work? And how am I doing this? And am I doing this right? And I don't mean to be rude, but I just don't have time to answer everybody on Skype. If you've got a problem or you have a question, because most of the people are not asking about problems, they're asking me questions on how many bundles can I do this, and how does the Facebook Ninja, and how many emails can I set up, and how many URL shorteners can I set up. Ask those questions, please, through the ticket system. Don't ask them directly to me, if that's okay. Because I don't want to be rude to you, but I don't have time to answer those messages. So anyhow, that's my little run out the way. And, 1st of December. And for those of you in the world, it won't be long. It'll soon be Christmas. So I hope you're getting here in the UK, we get our Christmas tree and put the lights on them. And every year you get your lights out of the loft and you spend hours checking every single bulb, only yet to throw the lights away and go and buy a new set. So that's the joys of what everybody's got to look forward to, I think, is checking their bulbs on their lights. Right, now, as you start to log into Zukul over the coming week, you're going to start to see some pop-ups appearing. And they're little reminders, so if you haven't filled out your profile, there'll be a little pop-up telling you that. If you haven't created a landing page, you'll get one for that. They're just little reminders to help you get the best out of the Zukul system. And we feel that, some people are not actually using the tools to their fuller benefit. And, they sort of forget that some of the tools are there because we've got that many. So we're going to start giving you a few little reminders, a little prod in the side to get you proactive, okay? Now, you will also see some pop-ups that might be just random pop-ups that will be maybe a little task of the day, or it may be some little training that Darren's done, a tip of the day or something along those lines, okay? So you'll start to see those things happen on the site, and all you do is you'll just close the little cross when you see those pop-ups come. But they're not there to annoy you, they're there to help you get the best out of the Zukul platform, because we believe we've got fantastic tools and amazing products, and we want you to get the full benefit of that. Now also, later this week, we're going to be having all of the tools sold separately, so that you'll have access to that. We'll give you the links to those so that you can promote them separately. That'll be the landing page create, the Facebook Ninja, the Social Sniper, and an outside person, if you like, a non-member of Zukul, could actually come and buy just the Facebook Ninja, and you'll earn a commission from it. So we'll be doing that later on this week. I don't know if it will be ready for you to actually go out and sell this week, but we'll be doing the programming, and then we'll get you to test it, make sure it's all working, and then probably next week we'll release it, so you can go out and sell it to other people that are not connected to Zukul already. Now, also, one of the things I've been working on is I'm going to start contacting companies like local restaurants, local construction people, and seeing if they want to use the tools for Zukul, for their business, the Zukul tools, because I'm sure there's lots of restaurants out there would love to have a social media presence, and it's an angle that I'm going to be working on. So as soon as these tools are available that you can sell them individually, I'll give you the angle that I'm working on and let you know how I'm getting on with that. I haven't started it yet, but I've started the wheels in motion, getting my material ready to start going out to these, the local companies, the little corner shops and whatnot. They all like to have a social media presence, and you could really manage their accounts for them. So if it goes the way I'd like it to go, then I'm going to make something in the system that you can manage more than one account. You know, you'll be able to set up your restaurant and set up the, I don't know, the local plumber, the carpenter, and you'll be able to manage some stuff for them, you know, so that you can help them promote their business, and obviously you can charge a fee for that. But that will start to, hopefully we'll see how that goes. That's the best thing I can say, and then I'll implement some tools for that. Well, rather than me ramble on, I think I'm going to hand the reins over to Darren. And what have you got in store for us on this cold and wet Monday?
Thank you very much, Jeremy. Okay, so first of all, don't come too close to your computer because I am suffering with man flu at the moment. And I'm also operating on about 2 hours sleep for the past 3 days, and not all of it is obviously work related. It's the fact that obviously I'm suffering, put it that way. So that's out of the way. So I'm going to make this fairly brief, simply because I want to make sure that my voice is intact and you can obviously hear me. So we're going to go over, excuse me, the compensation plan. Sorry, I'm just looking up here because that's where my rough notes are. Now, we started to talk about this through a question we had from a member of Zukul. Just bear with me a second while I'll just move my headphones. There we go. So we had a member of Zukul who contacted us and just asked us a couple of questions because obviously we have changed the, not sure whether you can see me at the moment. There we go. We had changed the compensation plan slightly a couple of months ago, and in order for us to I'll bring everything up to date, we went through it again. And the feedback that we got back from that presentation was really, really positive. And I think we're obviously Zukul's very much focused on the products and the tools that we've got, and the fact that they're of such quality, and that's something that we need to be really, really proud of. And why wouldn't we talk about it? But I think we're slightly unusual because we don't necessarily talk about the financial rewards as much as, let's say, other companies. Now, other companies will probably talk about that a lot because, to be honest, what they offer as a product is essentially the money game, i.e. the compensation plan. So with that in mind, what we've decided to do is we're going to do a weekly compensation plan review. And this is going to do two things really. First of all, it's going to hopefully remind you of the amazing compensation plan that we've got in place for you, so you can see how you can effectively manipulate it or exploit it to your advantage, depending on whether you are an affiliate marketer by background, or whether you're somebody who's a network marketer, a multi-level marketer by background. Then there's another aspect of it that obviously will appeal to you. So there's different parts that we've got set up for you. I just want to explain what those are. And then obviously there's constantly new people coming into the business, and because of the way that our pay plan is structured, I wouldn't say that it's difficult to explain, but it's a concept that isn't out there, and so therefore it's not like XYZ company or ABC company, and we have got something that is totally unique. So again, it probably needs a little bit more of an explanation, and you may not get it first time, you may get it obviously the week after or the week after. And equally, as Jeremy has already said, if there's some aspect of it that you're still unsure of, then obviously just put in a ticket, and it'll get through to us, and we'll be able to talk you through it either on a one-to-one basis, or just just clarify it out to you. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, right. We're going to talk about the way that Zukul is set up. We have two parts to our compensation plan. We have the affiliate part, and then we have the bonus profit funnel part. Now I'm going to talk about the affiliate part first. Now the affiliate part itself is an incredibly powerful system. It's paid out over 3 levels. Now that is really powerful, because as you go down the levels, the numbers just start to get bigger and bigger exponentially, and hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate that to you now. Now, at the time of me doing this video, we've got 3 product levels. we've got the beginners package, the intermediate package, and the advanced package. And as you can see, they are at $17.98 a month, $50 a month, and $200 a month. So I'll just pause for a minute then. It's $17.98, not $17.95. Can you just give me a nod, Jeremy, if that's right? Yeah, good. Because I've just made an adjustment on there. I wasn't sure whether it was right. So it's $17.98 per month. And so therefore, whenever you sell one of these, or you introduce another affiliate or another member, then you're going to receive a compensation every single month. So it's almost like doing the work once, but then getting paid for it over and over and over again. Now, most affiliate plans is you do the work once, you get paid once, and then you might get just a little tiny bit of residual. And if you want to have a look at how that works out, just a simple scroll through JVZoo or ClickBank, and you'll see how the vast majority of affiliate plans are laid out. So instantly we have got something that is totally unique out there. So as you can see, and we'll go through the beginners level first. So at $17.98 per month, you get access to the social sniper, you get access to the capture page templates, autoresponder, lead management system, other bits and pieces, and obviously the modular training. So there's a lot of stuff that you're getting for $17.98. So for that money, as soon as you introduce somebody, so let's say I've introduced, Jeremy introduces me at the beginners level, Jeremy's going to be rewarded, if you like, from Zukul by $8. And that $8 will come to him every single month while I'm involved with Zukul. Now, let us say that I introduce Bart into the beginners package. Now, in that instance, now I'm going to, because I've introduced Bart, I would start to receive $8 from Zukul because of Bart being in the business. However, Jeremy, in that same scenario, is also going to receive $4 from Zukul from Bart being in the business. Okay, and then if Bart then introduces somebody like Michael, okay, Bart would then obviously receive his $8 from Zukul from introducing somebody directly to him. I would receive the $4 from Zukul because of Michael coming into the business. And then obviously Jeremy would receive $2 for obviously Michael being introduced into the business. And again, that all adds up. So you've got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So just in that scenario there, Jeremy would be earning $14 per month every single month, and he's only actually introduced me into the business. So you can see how that would work, and very nearly he's obviously breaking even. Now you can see straight away that just by introducing introducing 3 people at the first level, you're going to be breaking even and making a little bit of profit at this level. You will also do exactly the same, although you can't quite see it at the intermediate level, and you'll also do exactly the same, although you can't quite see it at the advanced level, simply because of the way that the bonus funnel aspect comes into play. I'm not going to confuse you with that. I'll come to that in a moment. So as you can see, at each package level, you're going to receive a slightly different amount of money depending on which package you actually sell. Now the unique thing is that even as a beginner, if you were to effectively bring in what we call an intermediate member, so someone comes in as an intermediate level, they don't want to be a beginner, you will still receive that $13. Okay. If you're a beginner and you come in as someone you introduce as an advanced level, then you will also receive that $50, and you'll receive that every single month. So you do not need to personally upgrade in order to capture those affiliate payments. And again, I know I feel as though I'm labouring the point here, but this is what makes the Zukul Compensation Plan so unique. You can be a beginner, okay, and you can still receive all the compensation plans for any of the other packages that you might have in your system at whatever level. Okay, so that is wholly unique. And as you can see, just by looking at the way that these numbers grow exponentially, you can see straight away that, you know, if you introduce 10 people on that front line, then you're going to be earning between $80 and $500 a month. And then if those 10 people over time, you know, I'm not suggesting that this is going to happen straight away, but over time, as those people start to introduce people as well, you will then obviously start to increase your monthly residual. And then again, if those people, if you've got 100 people on this level who also introduce 10 people, you're then looking at a huge increase in your monthly residual income. And bearing in mind that these are all added together. So, you know, if you're at the intermediate level, you'll be earning $4,000 at that level, plus 500 here, plus 130 here, just on the intermediate package. And you could be doing that, this is the ridiculous thing, you could be doing that just at the beginner's level yourself, okay, because of the way that our compensation plan works. Now, if that wasn't strong enough, what we also have is a free member level. So everybody is obviously a free member who obviously comes in and doesn't buy a package. But that doesn't stop you from what we call banking the money. So as a free member, if you were to introduce a beginner or an intermediate or an advanced, in theory, if you were a paid up member, obviously you would receive this money straight away from Zukul. Unfortunately, because as a free member, you wouldn't receive that. It would obviously go into the business somewhere. You'd go up to the affiliates above you or up to the company. However, you will know from your back office how much money you're generating, whether it be on the first, second or third level. And so therefore you will know at some point that if you upgrade even at a beginner's level, you will have created a business already. You may have introduced, you know, 10 people at various levels within the Zukul business. So therefore you will be earning a monthly, potentially you'll have banked a monthly business based on the affiliate payments from those 10 people. So the day that you upgrade, whether it be a beginner, an intermediate or an advanced level, on the day that you upgrade, you will then start to collect those monthly payments. So you're effectively, even though you know, we sometimes appreciate that, you know, not everybody has got this money every single month, all right? Unfortunately, it's a very sad fact, but you know, that is the case. But you could still go out, you could still market Zukul, you could still build a Zukul business, and the day that you then upgrade, using even the beginner's package, then you can then certainly start to build a business, you certainly start to receive all of that money that you've already created. And we want to reward you for the hard work that you've put in. And so therefore, you know, the budgets have been calculated. This money has to go somewhere. So it is going to the person who has generated that money. And even as a free member, if you've generated that money, then the moment you become a paid member, then you will start to receive that money on a monthly basis. And again, you know, that is unique. There isn't anything out there that will even touch that. So that's the affiliate compensation plan. Now, I mentioned earlier that these two levels here, the intermediate and the advanced, have what we call a bonus funnel system working in the background. And I'm going to quickly go through that for you. And I'm going to draw one of my favourites, wine glass, or famous wine glass pictures. So you have the intermediate, and then you have the advanced. So each time somebody purchases one of those packages, they're automatically going to come into what we call our profit or bonus funnel. And what happens is that over time, this will obviously fill up as more and more people join your team, either through your link, the person who introduced you to Zukul through their link, and through the people that you introduce into Zukul, they will join through their links as well. So over time, this funnel, if you like, will then start to fill up. Now the thing is that you are going to be paid out depending on where you are in this funnel, okay, based on the number of people that are in your funnel. So clearly, you know, this is why I say this has been built for multi-level marketers, network marketers, people with large teams. They may have large teams already in other businesses that perhaps don't have the tools available that we have in our business. So as you can see, you know, they will come into this funnel, and depending on where you are, you will then get paid out on a monthly basis based on the number of people at the various levels in your funnel. Now, if you need to know what those are specifically, I'm not going to go through this on here. Just go back to the website, click on compensation plan, and you'll see all the levels there quite clearly. So that's what happens. Now, there is no extra work that you need to do on this. There is absolutely nothing you need to do. It happens in the background, and you will automatically just get paid out on that. You also have sight of how quickly and how many people are in your funnel, what levels they're at, and things like that. And again, there's a little a button in your back office which will show you that. Now, one of the exciting things about this is that whilst the compensation plan, the affiliate compensation plan, is providing what we call now money. So this is cash in your hand, if you like, right away. The way the funnel works is that this is going to build over time. Now, you will receive money now, okay? You'll receive a considerable amount of money now. But as you can see, there is an awful lot of people. You know, this goes up to 10 levels. So you can imagine when I showed you the 3 levels with the affiliate plan, you know, there's a huge number of people potentially that can be in that, because it can go as wide as you want to make it. This one here, it will only ever go 3 wide here, but it will go, like I say, in a funnel shape, and it can hold tens of thousands of people. So you have the potential to earn money on tens of thousands of individuals. So to give you an example, a full funnel at the intermediate level is going to give you a shade under $60,000 every single month, and then obviously at the advanced level it's $250,000. Okay, now that's a full funnel. Okay, and I think we're all grown up enough to understand that that is not going to happen to everybody. All right. However, what we've done is we've broken it down just to give you a rough example of how this can build over time, and obviously can be amazingly rewarding. And just bearing in mind that this is bonus money. This is on top of the money that you're going to be receiving as an affiliate member. So if it was 50% full, you're still looking at $28,000 as a intermediate level. At 25% full, it's $14,000. And remember, this is every single month. You know, we're not waiting for this to fill up before you get paid out. You don't have to have certain levels filled before it gets paid out. You are paid out, you know, whether you have 1 person in there or, you know, 10,000 people in there. 20% full, you're still going to receive $10,000 a month. And then we're probably getting into the areas that most people would reasonably expect to be able to fill a funnel. So you've got 10% full. It's still going to generate you $5,000 every single month. And bearing in mind that you're going to be earning, you know, a large chunk of that, if not more than that, through the affiliate plan as well. Then at 5% full, you're still looking at $2,500 at the intermediate level, and you're looking at $12,000 at the advanced level. So, you know, we're not looking at huge numbers coming into this funnel at all. And then we've even put here where it's just 1% full. At 1% full, you're still looking at a bonus of $500 there, or $2,500 at the advanced level. Now, I said earlier that you could come in as a beginner. Okay. Now, as a beginner, you don't go into the funnel. Okay, that doesn't happen. But you could introduce somebody like me who will automatically go into the funnel, and I will go here. Okay. And then you could introduce somebody else who also goes into the funnel and goes here. And then over time, at some point, you think, you know what? I've got so many people in that funnel, I've banked a business. I actually want to upgrade to the intermediate level so I can hopefully capture some of that income. Because what happens is, you will obviously come into the funnel, as I say, you know, you'll upgrade to intermediate, you'll come into the funnel, but you might be here. Okay, you might be at the very, very top of that funnel on the day that you join, on the day that you upgrade as an intermediate. However, again, I sound a bit like a broken record. Because of the way that we've set Zukul up, okay, this, again, is not out there, okay? What we've done, what Jeremy's been able to do with his programming team, is that he's been able to make sure that you never lose the bonuses that are paid out for people that have previously joined the funnel. So everybody who joins that funnel, part and parcel of that compensation plan, is you'll get a 50% matching bonus. Matching bonus. So if this is you and you've just upgraded today and dropped into the top of that funnel, you will now from today get 50% matching bonuses from me and everybody who's in my team. Okay, so I will have a funnel. I'll be earning, I don't know, let's say it's $1,000 from my funnel. You'll get a 50% matching bonus, which could be $500. Okay, and that's just on the day that you turned up. Okay, you've upgraded. It's an extra $30 or whatever it might be, and all of a sudden you're $500 better off. And that's just from me. You've then got Jeremy here, who again has, you know, been busy, gone to work. He's built a team in there as well. You know, he might be at the advanced level. Okay, he might be in a totally different funnel, and again, he might be earning $1,000 a month. Well, guess what? You're going to receive 50% matching bonus, which again could be another $500. So for working hard as a beginner, you introducing key people into the business, working with them, allowing them to grow their business and grow Zukul. If you then upgrade into the funnel, you will then start to collect those 50% matching bonuses. And again, you know, I'm going to labour this point. There is nothing else out there. You, in every other business out there, and you know what they are because you've probably been involved with them in the past, you have to upgrade to a certain level in order to capture the compensation payments that are paid at that level. And the reason these companies do that is because they do not have confidence in their products, in their business. We have confidence in our business. We know people will upgrade because the tools are so amazing and they're such fantastic value. You know, this product here, the intermediate package here, we charge $50 a month. And I think if you go onto the open market, as you will realise in the next couple of weeks when we get them all split up, if you go onto the open market, you know, you're looking at, you know, best part of $250 worth of information and tools and training and everything that goes into that. You're looking at, you know, best part of $250 on that. So we're really confident with the way that our products are structured and created, and therefore, like I said, we put in a compensation plan which rewards people's hard work. Okay, I'm going to just pause for Beth because I can feel my voice going. So I'm assuming that I might get some questions from Jeremy. So I'll just quickly sit down. There we go.
Yeah, fantastic. So I have got a question actually. I'm hoping you're going to clarify this. Placement, even though I know it, and you question if I come in as a free and I then introduce come into the intermediate package straight away, and you go out and get busy. Because I was a free member, am I going to lose you? You know, because you've upgraded before me.
No, you won't. And again, as I was saying here, so if you're a beginner here, obviously you're not going to be going into that funnel, okay, because it's not part and parcel of the compensation plan. But if you introduce me as an intermediate and I go into this funnel and I come in here on today, and then over the next month or so, this funnel then starts to fill up a little bit because I've been busy and started to bring people in, and then you then come to upgrade and you may drop into here at the top of that funnel. on the day that you upgrade and come into this funnel, you will never lose me. You will obviously be connected to me, and you will start to receive.
What my
like
question actually, Darren, maybe I haven't made it clear. If I'm a free member, so I'm not a beginner.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, and you go into the funnel. So am I going to lose you? That let's just say that you go into the $50 package, and then I stay at a free member for a month, and then I think, oh, I'm going to now be a beginner.
Yeah.
Will I start to pick up affiliate payments from you?
Yes, you will. Yeah. As what we're talking about here is you're effectively you're banking a business. So as a free member, you can go out and promote Zukul. You would introduce somebody like me, and I would then, you know, I could be an intermediate, come straight in as an intermediate level. Now, as a free member, I would miss out, or you would miss out on any of these commission payments because you're free. However, the moment that you upgrade into any package, doesn't matter, even if you upgraded as a beginner, then on the day that you upgraded, you would then start to collect the compensation payments each time that people that you introduced or I introduced afterwards, you know, whoever introduced, whatever your team is, as soon as they start to renew, you would then start to collect those compensation payments on a residual basis. So you will never ever lose contact. That link will never be broken. And then at some point, you know, you may come in, be a free member for a month, become a beginner for a month, and then go into the intermediate level for a month. So on that second month, the month that you go into the intermediate level, again, you will then start to receive the compensation payments that are attached to me and the rest of the people in my team. You'll start to collect those 50% matching bonuses, and that will happen whether happens in a month or a year or 5 years time. You know, that will always be there. That connection will never be lost. You'll never lose people that you introduce into the business.
That's fantastic. So, I mean, really, anybody that's watching this Hangout, there's no excuse really to get started in making an online business. You know, where Zukul are giving you the opportunity to join for free if you can't afford the $17.98, and you get a chance to go out and build a bit of business, like you say, banking that business. For when that becomes more than the $17.98, then you can upgrade and your account is effectively free. And I don't know of any company, and I'd be really interested to see if there's a company out there that actually allow you to do that allow you to bank the people that you bring in and bank that chance of earning money from later down the line. I think that's fantastic. Yeah, I don't think it could be any more clearer than that, could it really? It is.
I think we must have had a few drinks the day that we made that decision.
Yeah, but it's mind blowing, isn't it? Really, I think it is. Now, one of the other things that we've actually done, which I forgot to mention at the opening of this Hangout, is that we've now, if you're a free member, doesn't matter what member you are now, when you log into your account, you're going to see the buttons for all the tools. Okay, and some of the tools will have a certain amount of functionality, just so that you get the feel. So if you're a free member and you want to have a look at the tools, you can come in, you can see how the tools are set up, you can see how they work. So we've given certain functionalities available to all members now. It doesn't matter what package you're in, free up to the advanced. And obviously that's there for a reason, to let people see that what they do get for their money. Because before, a free member would log in and he wouldn't see any buttons. He would just see this blank screen, if you like, almost, just with the Zukul logo at the top. So we've changed that. So now a free member will log in and he will see all the buttons, or she will see all the buttons, and some of the tools they'll be able to open up and dive in and get an idea of actually how they work. So that's a little implementation that we've done today actually. So we're just sort of testing it out now. So hopefully that's all working fine. Well, Darren, it's again, we say keep it short. You see, we try to keep these hangouts because we know people don't want to listen to us rabbling on. We try to keep these hangouts really to about 30 minutes, but we always go over the 30 minutes, and we normally approach the hour. So we're coming up to 1:45 now, so there's 3/4 of an hour. We're getting better at this, you know.
So we haven't crashed the system yet. So
we haven't crashed the system. So, well, any other points you'd like to cover, Darren?
Not yet. Other as regards to that's concerned, just to give some people information about what we're going to cover for the rest of this week. So on Wednesday, we're going to finish off the topic of doing reviews. Now we're using launch reviews as a theme, if you like, so new launches that come into the business. Now, obviously, from what Jeremy obviously has spoken about already at the beginning of the Hangout, is that we're going to have our own individual products are going to be made available. And obviously, it's almost as though we planned these things. Clearly, you will now be able to start to do pre-sell reviews, interviews, whatever it is that you want to do, and obviously launch reviews of these products as well. So we're going to use the let's say Facebook Ninja, for example. So we've got the social sniper that has been set aside, if you like, as a part of the beginner's package. Okay, and we've done some tests with that. So let's say we're going to do the Facebook Ninja as an individual separate product. It might be an idea that if you want to market that as your front end, if you like, introducing people to Zukul and what Zukul could get, what they can get with Zukul, then again it might be worth you starting to think about how you could start to do a pre-sell about the Facebook Ninja, what sort of information you could gather. You know, it could be your experiences, it could be experiences of people that you already know, you know, in the Skype group or in the Facebook group. Or it could be people that you contact, you know, from the videos that we've done. You know, there's lots and lots of testimonials out there. So there's lots of bits and pieces that you could start to gather over the next week or so, and start to create that pre-sell interest, if you like, with people that are interacting with you on Facebook or on Twitter or Google Plus or on the list that hopefully you're also building as well. So there's that type of aspect that if you like, we've been working towards. So that's Wednesday. Wednesday we're going to talk about the interview questions. You know, we've talked about trying to get a video or an audio or a written interview with product owners or significant influential people. So I'm going to cover that hopefully very, very quickly, because it's just literally me giving you a list of questions and scenarios. So that's that out of the way. And then on Friday, it's just completely gone out of my mind what we were going to talk about on Friday. I should have written it down, but I've cleared my desk. It'll come to me, but it'll probably come to me in the middle of the night. But there is something really good happening on Friday. What is it? I can't think. I'll put an update out there, and we'll go through what Friday is. All right. So that's it, really. It's just we've gone through the compensation plan. We'll do compensation plan every Monday. We will get it trimmer and trimmer and trimmer as we go through this on week by week. And again, we'll also start to do video versions of this, and also put those onto the blog as well, which you might want to be using for any presentations that you're doing, you know, whether that be online or offline as well. And that's it. I think. Yeah. I'll pass you back over to Jeremy for his usual adage, shall we say?
Yeah. Thanks very much. Well, thanks very much for joining us on this hangout. And I always like to close with what my father used to tell me: don't keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. You know, if you carry on doing today what you did yesterday, then tomorrow you're going to have exactly what you've got today. If you want to change your tomorrow, make sure you do something different today. I'll leave you with that closing thought, and we'll see you on Wednesday's Hangout. Have a great first part of the week. Take care now. Bye.
Bye-bye.